French is nearly as bad as Del Boy's. Bit squirrely up there, not too bad. I think with the camera melted. I think with the camera mounted to the helmet, I think it moves. I think your head stays still. I think we may have gone wrong here. Perhaps not then. Take it steady across here. Long grass can hide ruts. I think this is offline. Never mind, people, never mind. Hope there weren't endangered wildlife in that field. Now a shop turn to the right. Blop blop. Probably sit on the centre there. big log there. We had some practice going over a log once. It didn't end well. It was fun at the time. So now something only we do if absolutely necessary. Very remote church. Wait for me, wait for me. This obviously gets a lot of rain coming down it. Changed some of the settings on the Enduro Pro mode. The throttle was on really, I don't know how should you describe it, like full on dynamic setting. I've turned it down so it's more like, I think it's a little more than the rain mode, but it's a little less, a lot less than it was before. And I think we've noticed we've both got hard now K60 Scout rear tyres. Mine's a 17 inch and on the Tuareg it's an 18 inch, and side by side the tread patterns, although they're very, very similar, they're quite different in many respects. The band up the middle on the 18 inch tyre is much wider by about 10 mil from one side of the tread to the other side of the tread, and then at the edges it's different as well. And to me, it felt like the rubber of the 18 inch tyre is actually softer, which on a lot of the rocky routes we've done, that may be beneficial. He's maybe not been spinning up as much as I have. So what I've done is we've noticed that he's got 10 mil more tread on that tyre, well 8 to 10 mil more than I've got left on mine. And of course the bike's got fitted with the tyres the week we left. Neither of us did any miles on the tour, didn't even scrub them in. So the front tyre's doing fine, I can't even tell I've been using it. But the rear, yeah, major amount more wear. But I'm wondering whether it's because on the off-road rocky bits before with the throttle on, you know, on strong, slightest move, I did notice that it was kind of like the suspension was, even on bits where you wouldn't think it was, you could feel the tyre gripping and compressing the suspension down, and it isn't doing that today. It's a lot smoother, and maybe that's, I've been using more power than I need to, which is fun obviously, but it's expensive if it's wearing your tyre down at that rate. And since I've adjusted this, well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's one or the other, isn't it? Because now looking at it on a daily basis, it's difficult to tell. Because basically we just hadn't looked at the tyre at all. I just happened to look at his tyre and my tyre, and I instantly thought, wow, he's got loads more tread left than I have. And I've been monitoring it ever since. So maybe looking on a daily basis, it's difficult to tell what's going on with it now. But I think the new settings have helped. But of course it could be riding styles, it could be I'm heavier physically than he is, this bike's heavier than that bike, I'm carrying a lot more luggage than he's carrying. My luggage itself, I mean, your plastic boxes, I think they weigh 4.5 kilos before you put anything in them, so you're already, 3 boxes on, I've already got 15 kilos on, just in plastic alone. So if you got like loose bags, probably save 15 kilos straight away. However, I prefer the hard cases, and I actually use them. You can get parts, so I can buy spare doors and spare rear plates. They're not cheap, but they're a lot less than the brand new case, and you can buy the new cover plates as well. So if you do, when they get bashed, I mean, I think when you bash something up, it gives it a bit of character. You go, oh yes, I did that here, I did that there, all sort of biking memories, I suppose. But if they get when the part becomes unserviceable, then I don't know, I suppose we'll hang it up in the garage and replace the front panel, etc., and see where we go from there with it. But they're actually good, because you do drop the bike over, it's like this is obviously the 850 without the engine, the heads that don't stick out the side, the cylinders. So with this, the side panniers actually act as the same sort of thing, so they stop the bike rolling right over onto its side, and it makes it a little easy to pick up, and also it creates like a safety zone in between the crash bars on the sides and here, and it's a place for your leg to be, so the bike doesn't, if it does fall over heavy, it doesn't actually land on your leg. If the bike goes down really heavy though, it's going to shear the plastic off at the back, so it'll take the luggage off, it'll rip it off. So it's not, in fact it's only like, I'm only talking low speed stuff. And I'm not saying you won't get trapped under the bike, I'm just saying it's, for me, in my mind, it's a little less likely, because you've kind of got a void out of which you can pull your leg. I stuck the indicator on there for those two young ladies with their horses, so that they knew we weren't going to come past them, because they seemed to be manoeuvring the horse to the side to let us past, which is very kind of them. With the hard rear panniers, I get all this clattering noise. I'm going to have, I think you can actually adjust how hard they clamp on, and I'm going to have a look at that, I think, because I think I've had them quite a while now, a couple of years, and I think get them, I'd have to look up what to do though, no idea. I suppose you over tighten them, you might break the mechanism. I suppose they need to be adjustable, because they will wear over time. I mean, they are plastic on plastic, so they're pretty hard wearing, but off roads a lot of dust, a lot of dirt, a lot of grit, so it will eat away at them in time. And one of them does seem wobblier than the other. And who's to say they were adjusted correctly in the first place? The ones I've got fitted to this are actually, for some reason they tell you that for the 850 you have to have the black plastic ones, they're fully black all the way around. Now I didn't want that, because in the sunshine they really get hot, and if you've got food in there it absolutely cooks it. So I actually went for the 1250 ones, the ones with the aluminium panels on the shinier, so I just thought that it would reflect a lot of sunshine off it. So they're still black plastic though, the rest of it, but there's just a bit less black plastic to absorb sunlight. This is a very strange surface. The bike is almost like squirreling left to right all the time. Little seats there, I don't know what they're for. They seem to be like some escaping from bear attacks or something. To get the size them down here. Oh, I know why. It's because I've lowered the suspension. Let's go over here then. This should do it. That's it.
Device connected.
Saying there's a speed limit on this road. I don't think I'll be doing 80 on this bit. what's happened here. Oh look, that was a close one. We've nearly lost this device, look.
I could probably do some fuel soon.
Yeah, I meant to say that earlier to you. Yeah, you haven't got any fuel, have you?
I've still got one there, and the light ain't come on yet, but...
Work. Yeah, is it because this has come undone? Sometimes these come done and then it waggles about a lot more. No, they seem alright. I should just keep my eye on that. It needs something like to screw it into place, I think. Just for peace of mind. Back onto terra firma, terra tarmac. Very good.